In this video, we will show you how to replace your rear brake flex hose on this Ford Flex. This will be part of the braking system located behind your rear wheel. Let's get into it. Okay friends, let's get started on our job. The first thing you want to do is safely raise and support the rear of the vehicle so the suspension is hanging and the wheels off the ground. Once you've done that, continue on to removing all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts and then the wheel. Now we have a nice clear view of our rear brake flex hose. Before we start dislodging this, it's important to make your way up to the bleeder screw. If there's a cover, go ahead and remove that. We'll give that a quick inspection because we will be reusing it. Use an 11mm to loosen the bleeder screw. Keep in mind, there will be fluid that comes out of this area, so make sure you have a collection bucket under it. Now once we have this open, let's make our way to the passenger compartment with a small pry bar. Wedge that up against the driver's side seat. We'll just press that all the way to the floor. Now that we have that pry bar in place, let's go ahead and close this bleeder screw. We're only going to snug it because we will be reopening it. Now we can make our way down to the flex hose. For the flex hose, we'll continue using a 16mm wrench. Go ahead and turn that, break it free. Now that we have that broken free, let's follow the flex hose up to its mounting point where it connects onto the steel brake line. Go ahead and loosen this fitting using a 13mm wrench. We'll completely loosen this. Once you have that broken free, give it a quick inspection and make sure that the fitting is not damaged in any way. Assuming that looks good, let's make our way back down to this area where you'll find that you have a small clip holding the flex hose to the mounting bracket. To remove this clip, we'll take hold of the small ear here with some pliers, give it a little wiggle and remove it. Remove the flex hose from the bracket and unscrew it from the caliper. There it is, friends. All right, now we can get ready to install our brand new rear flex hose. Once you've compared it to your original, go ahead and start screwing it into the brake caliper. Once you have it snug, we'll continue on with a 16mm wrench to make sure that it's tight. Right there, feels as though it bottomed out. Just give it a little extra to make sure we will have no leak. Bring that brake flex hose all the way up to the mounting bracket. Bring this up here. Start in that brake line. Now we'll continue on with putting this up into the bracket. You might need to twist it a little bit. Once you have it up into the proper position, you should find that you have a slot along the top area of the bracket where that clip will sit. Go ahead and install your locking clip. For the locking clip, you want to make sure you have the tab, by my thumb, facing up. We'll just tap that into place. Take hold of the flex hose, give it a wiggle, and make sure it's completely secure. Now we can continue tightening our fitting. We'll use our 13mm wrench, tighten this down till it bottoms out, and then just give it a little extra to make sure it's completely secure. Right there, feels as though it bottomed out. Double check everything to make sure it's secure, and you also want to pay attention to the flex hose itself. Make sure it doesn't look like it's twisted, like a pigtail of some sort. That can cause a brake fluid restriction and cause braking issues. This one looks perfect. Now we can remove the pry bar from our brake pedal. The next thing we'll do is pump up the brake pedal. That feels good. Now let's make our way under the hood, over to the master cylinder, which is located right next to your battery. We want to make sure that it's topped off up to the maximum line. If it looks like it's low, go ahead and remove the cap and add .4 brake fluid. You can see right along the top it says add only .4 brake fluid. Let's close that. Make your way back down to the caliper and open up that bleeder screw. We're going to do a gravity bleed. What I mean by that is we're going to allow brake fluid to make its way all the way down to this bleeder screw with gravity. Once you get a steady trickle of fluid coming out of this area, we'll continue with a manual bleed. Now that I have a steady trickle of fluid coming out of my bleeder screw, I'm going to continue on with a manual bleed. This can be done several ways, either with two people, one person inside of the vehicle pumping up the brake and the other person out here opening and closing this as needed, or with one person, and you can do it with a bleed bottle that looks like this. It's basically just a bottle with the .4 brake fluid in it. You'll see that I have a hose that goes all the way down into the fluid. It comes up to a little fitting that's going to fit on top of the bleeder screw. Now I'll just rest this up along the top here, making sure that the end of the hose is sitting inside the fluid. Now I'm going to make my way into the passenger compartment and slowly pump that brake pedal, and we're going to see air coming out of this area. We want to continue doing this until we see no more air bubbles coming out of this. Close this, remove my hose. Now I'm just going to open this one last time. I just want to let it gravity bleed and just double check to make sure I don't see any air bubbles coming out of this area. Wiggle the flex hose around a little bit. Give the caliper a couple taps. Assuming you don't see any air bubbles, go ahead and close that off. Now, once you're sure you have all the air out of the system, make your way back up under the hood and remove the master cylinder cover. We want to double check the fluid level. Make sure it's up to the maximum line. You can see the maximum line on either side of the master cylinder. If it's low, add some .4 brake fluid. Let's bring that right up to that maximum line. Give it a wiggle, make sure it's where it should be. Continue on with installing your cap. Now we can clean our mess. Reinstall your bleeder screw cover. Okay friends, now we can install our wheel. Start on all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts, bottom them out. We'll get the wheel safely back on the ground and then torque each of them to 100 foot-pounds. With the wheel back on the ground, let's torque these in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay friends, we showed you how to install your rear flex hose on your vehicle. At this point, you can go ahead and hop in the passenger compartment and just double check. Make sure that that brake pedal is pumped up and it's nice and firm. After that, take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.